Hey guys, Stuart here again. Sorry it's been so long since I've done an upload video. Today is going to do a few videos straight after each other. So you're going to get my first video, which is how I do my makeup video. It's just a quick video just to quickly show you how I would quickly prep my own makeup. It takes me like 5 minutes, so it'll just be a quick video. And then going to do the TMI tag, the too much information tag, just so you get a bit more information on me and who I am. I also have a new puppy, so I will do a video of showing my new puppy off. Also, there's a few changes, like I got my septum pierced, which I just think so cute. I've also changed the hair a wee bit. I've also been up to all sorts. I have just come back from V Festival. Still got tags on. So I'm going to do a quick vlog on how my festival went and anybody who's going for a festival, what to take, what not to take. So we'll jump straight into this video straight away and we'll do the whole how I do my makeup. With being a man, we do it a bit different. Well, I think we do it a bit differently. I'm hoping I'm not too extreme out there. I literally do like 4 or 5 things and then that's it. So we'll go straight in. So the first thing I always do is I always prep my face. What moisturiser did I use? I just quickly chucked on a aloe vera moisturiser. It's just because it's just soothing with having a shave. Well, dry shaving, it sometimes like makes my face a bit itchy. So I literally just do that on. Also, just so you know, I'm also live periscoping as well. So if I look down that side, there'll be a reason I'm looking at that side rather than, and I've put the camera this side for you, haven't I? So just so you know, I'm doing 2 things at once, trying to get twice the views. So I use that, and that is just from the Body Shop. It is just aloe vera soothing day cream. Right, and then I always prep with, I've got an obsession with this stuff at the minute, which is the MAC Fix Prime Spray, and the Prep and Prime Spray. It's the lavender, I think I bought. Was it the lavender? I'm sure it's lavender. Not that it's anything like lavender, but I love it. Like, I even took it to the festival just for the morning. So all I do, quick spray, me done and dusted. I keep it out because I always, after I've put everything on, I put that straight back on. I then use the MAC number NW20 concealer, and I use that as a highlighter. I think I do it differently because obviously you wear foundation and things we don't. I use, it's the A16, but it's the NW on the packet. NW20. There you go. Oh, my fingernails are minging. And all I simply do, as I'm using the screen to do it as well, which doesn't help, is I simply put like 3 dots, same either side. I do like an exclamation mark, and that sounds really silly, and I always highlight up here as well. And now, this is where I get wrong, and as a makeup artist I know you're not meant to do this, but as a man I don't care. I simply use my finger to blend, and I always have, and I always will, and anybody can say to me, use this, use that. The only other time I ever use a brush is if I'm putting on a night, if I'm putting on a lot of makeup, if I'm going out. But even then I do try to tend to not go OTT. I think everybody else disagrees with me, like everybody else will say I go a bit extreme. But it's literally just to pop my eyes, because I'm quite lucky, like I don't think I have that bad bags. It is just literally just to make that 2 minutes, that little bit of difference that I see that apparently nobody else does. And I always go down the bridge of my nose because I've got quite a big nose. So that, I really should have cleaned my fingernails because that is gross. I should have been prepped and ready to go. I then set that with, I also have my Urban Decay palette, my Naked palette by Urban Decay. I also use the number 7 Glow Tan, and my setting powder is by, I don't even know who this is by, I've had it for so long. But that's literally all I use. Yeah, and my eyebrow pencil is just an Avon eyebrow pencil. So what I usually do next is I will set it with the tiniest bit of powder. And I am just using an angled brush. I know I'm not meant to, but that's fine. I personally think, right, I know brushes have what you're meant to do with them on, but personally, if you find a brush that you think's brilliant for doing a certain area, then I think it's totally fine to use that brush however you feel fit. I think sometimes people can be a bit like, oh my god, that's an angled brush, what you're doing? Or, oh my god, that's a powder brush, not a angled brush. And it's just, I think sometimes it just goes too extreme. Next what I use is I use the Naked palette by Urban Decay. And I use the highlight first. This is the is it the contouring palette? I'm sure it's the contouring palette. Sorry, I'm going to blind draw without my pads. But yeah, that's what I use, and I always use that as my highlight. Obviously, it's your rose, and that's your bronzer, which I never ever actually use the bronzer. And the rose I always find a bit too extreme for a man. I literally just do below my eyebrows, just for when I pencil them in. And I do the same on this side. It takes literally me 5 minutes to do my makeup. And then usually, this is where everybody laughs at me. This is where I'll go from being white to being brown. And I love every minute of it. I just use literally a big fluffy brush, I think this is a number 8. Oh no, it's not, it's a C16 pointed doom brush with bronze and pearls. Obviously I don't want to go too dark, but I like a tan, I am not going to lie, especially if I'm going out on a night. And I literally start at the dome, at my corners of my eyes, with my hair. I'm totally running out of this stuff, sorry, I keep getting balls stuck in it. And then I do the cheeks. Other cheek. And then I do either sides of my nose. Other side of my nose. So as you can see, I don't go too extreme. Right, sorry, I'll just buff this in over my eyebrows. So that's about that. I'll add the tiniest bit of this rose because it is really, really, really over top. And I just literally add that to, like, obviously I've got my chubby cheek. And just buff that out to make sure it's okay. Right, and then I'll do my eyebrows, and then I go back in with the powder at the end, and then that is literally all I do. I put like a bit of EOS on my lips, and that is literally me ready to go. Now, I know a lot of people like a really, really extreme eyebrow. I don't. I have like a little patch here that you can see where you can't really see my eyebrow. And that is literally all I do. So usually just at my bit at the front bits that I make sure I've got a really, really steep angle. Just because I know that's where I patch in. And I think that's me done actually. Yeah, I just usually go back in with a tiny bit more of the highlighter on the Naked Urban Decay palette. And I literally just go back under my eyebrows to sharpen them up a bit more. And then the tiniest bit over the top. Just to literally sharpen them up. I don't like too much of a sheen. And I just blend that down to make sure that the connection to it isn't so bad, just so. And that is literally all I do. See, my other side I don't usually bother with as much, because obviously my hair goes over that side. But I'll just go in and show you. At the moment I actually have a really, really, really good eyebrow. Luckily enough, my stepdaughter did them just before we went to V-Fest. So they're actually really, really good shape at the minute. And that is literally me. That is all I do. Do my hair and that's me done. Obviously I do use the tiniest bit of balm. And that is just to stop them drying out with powder. And that is me. I don't know if you can notice a massive difference or not. But I always say with my eyes, it makes my eyes just pop. Especially above and below my eyebrow, which is what I like. Obviously everybody each to their own. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but there you go. I probably, just because I'm on camera, I'm being a little bit dubious. I'm probably a bit light than I would normally go. I will just darken up a wee bit with more powder. Sorry for the silly faces. Oh yeah, that's better. Make sure that's buffed out enough. It's just so I've got that little bit of highlight above and below. But that is literally me. So that's how I do my makeup. I usually only do this if I'm doing like a YouTube video or if I'm going out somewhere. I don't usually, unless I'm going somewhere like extra special, I don't put makeup on every single day. It is just literally for like special occasions. I do have varied products. Oh sorry, I missed one thing off. Back to my MAC water, and once I'm done, that is literally a couple of sprays, let that, and that sets it off. And I never used to use it before. Pardon me, sorry. I never used to use it before, but now I love it. I don't know why, I just think it sets everything, and everything tends to hold a lot longer with it. Don't think it was that expensive, but I did I wasn't at MAC the other week. I spent a fortune, and I even joking it. I literally went and spent an absolute bomb in MAC. But I think you pay for the products. I think sometimes it's nice thinking, oh well, I can go somewhere and pay a little bit less. But I think you pay for the quality sometimes. I think sometimes you can bargain hunt on certain things. But I think makeup and cosmetics is one of them things that you do have to, unfortunately, pay the price. Right, it's lovely seeing everybody, and I'm going to do a video straight after this. And that will get up I'll probably put this one up tonight, one up tomorrow, and one up the day after. And I'm trying to get a lot more videos pumped out. I just don't seem to be doing many at the moment. But I will get them done. And I will see you all later. If everybody could like, subscribe, and share my videos, that would be brilliant. Bye guys.